What is up, everybody? Mikey here, Panzernator here, and Houston, we have a problem. Well, not anymore. We had a problem. So, I've had problems with server host. I've had problems with the English language too, but I have had problems with server hosts in the past, and I thought I had it solved, but unfortunately, something happened. If you're interested, just look up what happened to Sloth Host. That's what I was using. The CEO disappeared. He wasn't paying thing. The knows. I guess I told you to look it up, but I'm telling you. Moral of the story is Sloth Host is dead. Long live my new server host. And I took the opportunity of not having everything to install Optifine, so I can zoom and Glass connects. I think it looks good, and I think the game is running a little bit better. Of course, now that I'm recording, things are obviously going to be a little bit more difficult. But some of you may remember or may have thought, Panzernator, you forgot to do a little update of the didn't do a little paper thingy. And now I capitalized everything, so I'm going to waste an entire level on changing one letter to a capital. But consistency is important. So Gunpowder Farm, episode 13, ta-da. And, well, we have a plan for what to do this one. So, look at me. I am General MacArthur. I shall return. We got to nuke China to win the Korean War and all that stuff. So, we did the inner chip of the Liberty stuff. We do eventually want to get the villager set up and, this thing decorated. But I was looking at these, looking for ones that we've almost completed, because I like scratching stuff off the list. And gear goals. We got the gold helmet, the good gold helmet. We got the netherite and more shulkers. So, it's time to go get more shulkers. So, we're here at the end portal. We're going to set our spawn here. I mean, we have to keep inventory on, but just it's a good habit for if we turn it off. Now, in the ender chest, I have shulker boxes set up. I have chests ready to be shulker boxed for the ender chest. And then other shulkers we will just keep as shulker shells. We do have the vanilla tweak double shulker shell loot table, because when you're running a server, people take out shulkers. You want stuff to happen. And so we're in the end. So we could just fly around, and I think we go that way to do it. But we're going to do things a little bit differently. We are going to still use the portal, and anyone who hasn't watched recently or isn't up to date and you're just tuning in for the first time, first of all, thank you. And second of all, when we reset, we started this world before the nether update, and so we reset the nether, and when we reset the nether, we also reset the end. So all of our end stuff is new, and you like that? How you like that? Makes it a little bit nicer. So we have a bunch of stuff in the end, and I have an idea for something I want to do. So I like mapping. I like doing map stuff. Let's get this one down. Let's get the shroom lights. Let's get the item frames, and let's get the map. So we want to build an 8x8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why are you using shroom lights? Because 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because we have a lot of them, and if you put light sources under the item frames that you put maps on, it just looks really good, because you have maximum light. And yeah, it's pretty. I don't have my hoe. I do have my hoe. CB, biggest toe around. Not the best toe, I guess, in this context. Being a hoe is not a good thing, but my good hoe is named CB. Definitely named after someone. Anyways. So, if we put down all these item frames, that's a lot of end to explore, but the goal will be to handle all of this exploration. I don't exactly know where I want to put the copy of this map, but you know what, let's, the end island is there, so we go right here, outer end start 0, 0, okay, then we'd want to put that right here. And I don't like the fact that it's named, but that's not bad. We can zoom into the map. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so we've got that set up. And now what we do is we're also going to mark stuff. So this goes in here. I think I have some banners here. So white banners are going to mean the end thingy. This thing. These portal. Okay, that's that'll do. So now we know where to go. I like to mark these in white, and the ones you see on the map are from my mapping efforts before the end was accidentally reset. But that's good because that means we are like we can literally also we want to up our render distance to max 40. Freaking Optifine does 48 chunks. That's ridiculous. That's amazing. I like it. And would you look at that? There's a ship over there. There's everything else. We could let's just use the rockets. I mean, oh, there's one right here. Okay, so would you look at that? So what we do whenever we find stuff like this is this might be a good like wither rose farm or something. Who knows? Anyways, let's put that down. Let's mark it. Beautiful. And let's go to the end city. Onward to victory. And then, yeah, of course, there's another one on the other side. Now, this, of course, okay, so yeah, it updates that there's no banner here. So whenever we clear this end city, we are going to put down another banner. Let's get the big smack out. And let's get our bow ready. And both of these have ships. I don't know if they regenerate it like that. Thankfully, I have an elytra. I don't want to get shot by these things, but it might happen. It's going to happen. I should have a water bucket too. That would help things. Excellent work. But I have an elytra, so that's fine. And we get this. And we get this. So I'm going to clear these, and I'm just going to come to you at various points. We're going to get a bunch of shulker shells, and we'll see how this ends up. Okay, so that is the first in-city cleared, I think, for the most part. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a cross like we have outside our end gate. We're going to get a magenta banner, and we're going to mark it. Ta-da! So that's how we do it, and now we go to the next in-city. Another tip that might be helpful, you see there's our original one, so that means we need to go this way. Another tip that might be helpful is I like to put these by the door, so that's one thing. And also bring a water bucket. If you ever seen Enderman put a water bucket down, they can't attack you while they're in water, and you can figure out how not to die from there. So got a lot of shulkers, already put away a lot of the loot, got another elytra. We got might and yeah, I know y'all have asked, or someone's asked, people have asked before. My elytra's name is Mighty Wings because that is a song from the Top Gun soundtrack that's not Danger Zone. It's very good. And I'm gonna keep a bunch of elytra for myself, and I'm gonna name them all after Top Gun songs because of course I am. Anyways, we are also gonna go over here. I think I saw somewhere you can get the great view from up here, advancement, by using ender pearls. So we're gonna try that right now. If this completely fails, I apologize ahead of time. What also might be a good idea is to dig up this wall. Let's try an ender pearl up that way. We just completely missed. Good job, Maiko. Alright, well we don't have too many ender pearls left. They keep shooting each other. They're idiots. Okay, we need to get up close next to that one. That shulker over there. I think maybe we could rip this open, rip both of these big rooms open, and get the shulkers going that way. Alright, y'all. Like, what are these things doing? Are they like attacking each other? Why aren't you shooting me? There we go. Alright, so that's one. Come on. These are the worst shulkers I've ever seen. Alright, so we can do like that. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. I'm going to figure out later, but let's clear this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have an idea. I've already set it up, And if this works, we are geniuses. If it doesn't work, it's not my fault. So, okay, what we do is we get hit. Like, seriously, we can't even run into these. Okay, so you see that thing up there? All right, so I built that up that way. 5, okay. 4, 3, 2. Okay, this is not... Maybe not. Okay, we need a rocket up there. And basically the plan is we go like up here. Okay, I clearly can't even get to where I want to go. I want to go... Where am I? I want to go onto that roof. So maybe I'll just ender pearl up there. Okay, so this is what we do. We get shulkered. And then... this is fine. And then what we do is we ender pearl all the way up there. Okay, we missed. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Oh, we got it! Hey! Well, that's good. All right, enough of this nonsense. Someone already cleared this one of the other guys on the server, and I'm like, hey, there's a system, and he just didn't do the system. So I am going to try and clear the rest of these shulkers, and we'll continue the joy of in-busting. Well, would you look at that. Look at all that in that's been explored. And we're going to take a look at those shulker boxes. So first of all, the end is a very large place. I just planted that course flute because I accidentally knocked it down. But the end is a very large place, and you missed a spot, Panzer. Like, you missed a lot of spots. But anyhow, the magenta banners, of course, are the ones from the end cities. We did our little cross in front. And then the white ones are the exits that I've found. Definitely can be used in the future. Make like a wither rose farm. And I used them to get out whenever I finished this end city last. I went to this one. I came back and I didn't look at you, thank God. Went back to the main end island, came back here so I could add the maps to the map floor. Kind of built up the end stone around it. Just makes it look a little more substantial. I mean, we just had floating shroom lights off the edge here. And let's take a look. Well, this is what the maps look like. I want to put them in here. Hopefully the coordinate system makes sense to people. X, comma, Y, and then 0, 0. Yeah, y'all get it. You're smart people. So let's take a look at all the loot. This is the maps. More item frames. We couldn't repair our elytra with phantom membranes, but I only had to go back once. As you can see, we now have 7 dragon heads and a lot more valuables, a lot of magenta banners and chests, potions, so 6 of them had that. We got more elytra, and when we went back to repair our current one, we named them, as I might have mentioned. If not, we are naming all of our elytra after elytra, however you say it. Since I can't say it properly, we're gonna name them all after various tracks from the Top Gun soundtrack, because of course we can. And you know, armor and horse armor, and look at the shulkers. This is why we came here. Random items, tools and tools and tools and armor and more armor. So yeah, that's what we got. So now that we have a bunch of shulker boxes, we can go cross that off of the list on the big board. But after that, or once we do that, we have a bunch of shulker boxes. You know, we need more dye. So we're gonna go build a flower farm, because that's what the cool kids do. So yeah, I'll show you what that's all about. But back to the big board. Okay, take 2. Almost recorded this entire segment without my mic working, but it's working now. I can tell. Hopefully. Anyways, look how beautiful that, like, just America. But yes, we have come to the big board. I want to show y'all that I renamed all of the elytra Top Gun songs. We need to enchant these. We need also to get more elytra, so we have elytra. Is it elytra or elytra? Doesn't matter. This is why I'm renaming them to songs from the Top Gun album, including the like stupid background music that no one listens to from like the club. Also, we got stuff for another project, but first and foremost, we got all of our gear goals. We got good gold, a good gold helmet. We got netherite, and we got more shulkers. So we're just gonna scratch that one off the list. And now we're gonna go build a flower farm. Got the materials here. This is from a video, excuse me, by Shulker Craft. And of course, that'll be linked down below. All of the inspirations. Oh, look, Donald Jr. All the inspirations for my farms or designs that I use. I guess inspiration might be a little too loose of a term sometimes. Anyways, all of that is linked down below. And what we're going to build now is a flower farm, which is basically a dispenser that pops bone meal into pistons pushing a grass platform. And I'm going to build that right here because it is a... How can I get the mouse to move? It's a flower forest. Okay, that didn't work. It's a flower forest, you can see in the biome thing. So we're going to build that. Then we're going to run this puppy and see what we get. I brought some bone meal. So didn't bring a bed, but it's, as you can tell, it's very close to the farm area. So we'll get this built and see what happens. Look at this Enderman. He stole a flower. Buddy. No, it's mine. Don't steal my flowers. Come back. Uh-oh. What? No, no. Yeah, give me that flower back. Okay, back to construction. Alright, everyone. Just slept, made a day. And this puppy is done. I put a bone meal in here, about a stack. And basically what this, how this works is that. And it's loud, so we're just going to back away slowly and just kind of see what happens. And look at this. We could go in it. A lot of pink tulips. It's all tulips. Yeah, is this bad? Is that all the bone meal? Stop. Stop. Okay. Did not expect only tulips. That's interesting. Maybe a flower forest isn't the best place to put this. Let me use all of my bone meal and see if it only gives us pink tulips. This is bad. We might have to build one of these. I mean, like, what about the orange ones? Or these? Or, like, anything? Why? Why just pink? Why? I don't get it. Anyways, let's see what happens. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after some research on the Minecraft wiki, there is something I never knew about flower forests, and you should know too. So flower forests operate based on what is called a flower gradient, and basically every coordinate says if I get bone meal, I will grow a flower. So this one right here will only ever grow orange tulips. So that's the only flower that could ever grow on that coordinate. So this farm will forever be for pink and white tulips, which honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. So in a flower forest, if you want to build this, build it wherever there's, look at the sheep down there. Build it wherever there's flowers that you want. Now, I did do some tests in a plains biome, and I got dandelions and blue ones, and I think blue's probably the most important one. So maybe we'll rebuild this in a plains biome, which like literally over here. Or what I thought about doing is maybe we just build this like all over the place, like orange, maybe. But we want to like scout out a little area over here, maybe, where there's like a good variety. These tall ones don't really care about. But like maybe like this looks decent, like orange, red, blue, white. I don't know. I don't really want to flatten this hill terrain though. And these biomes are beautiful. I love all the flowers. I mean, I need to think about what to do. Now, I wonder if any of y'all noticed this, because I certainly didn't. There's a dungeon right here. So we're gonna get this loot. I mean, the loot's not great actually. Just the golden apples, fortune book. What kind of? Is this it's a skeleton spawner. Okay, we will come back here. We will watch this your career with great interest. But I'm gonna rip this up and move it because I want just the blue. I want mainly the blues because red and yellow we can get pretty easily, and then from there, green we need cactus, brown we need cocoa beans, which we have that. We have white for bone meal. Bone meal makes white. Black we would need squid. I'm trying to think of all the colors, and I think if we have it in the plains, we'll be fine. Now, if we want like the actual flowers themselves, we'll have to go elsewhere, but I kind of want to leave this. You never know. Maybe we'll build these all over the place. Yeah, we'll build these all over the place. So I'm going to build more later, but you see the principle. I just need to find better locations for it, and maybe do a little more research, a little more reading in the comments. But all the comments were like, "This is the best tutorial ever," which it was a good tutorial. It's just I'm a dumb and literally got two colors that are the easiest for me to make, because bone meal is easy to come by, so whites are good. I have an iron farm which just is overflowing with poppy, so red is fine. Yellow, mainly we need yellow and blue. We could just skip ahead to orange, that'd be fine. Mainly we need blue, so we don't have to use lapis, and then we'll build a cactus farm for the other ones. But anyways, we will see about that. So now that we've busted and we've learned about flower farms, I think it's time to end the episode. We're about at that time. I can't stop. God bless America. Anyways, let's what do we do? Do we do gear goals or do flower farm? Let's just do let's just we'll do both. Gear goals and flower farm episode 14. There we go. So the big board has been cleared a little bit. We'll build more flower farms between episodes so we can get better colors and all that. But for now, that is it. Special thanks to this episode for my patron Richard, Monsieur Richard. Very much appreciated the support, and hope to see you all in the next episode. Be sure to like, subscribe, all those things, and look into my eyes. We're gonna liberate the Philippines. My skin's MacArthur, by the way. Anyone who doesn't know that. Some people thought it was me, and the pipe was a microphone. It kind of looks like a microphone. Kind of actually does. It looks like I'm wearing like a helmet, like Red 5 standing by. But no, it's a good old Dougie Mac and his pipe. Although it doesn't look like the corncob pipe. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, join us on the Discord server. Hope to see you on the next one. Until then, it's Mikey, Panzernator, signing out. See you, nerds.